So I'm about to show you a tutorial on how to use Zoom. So if you go to the internet, you're going to type in zoom.us and that's it. You'll get here and you're going to sign in, or if you haven't created an account yet, you need to do so. Let me do this real quick. So you're going to sign into your account. Once you do that, once you've created a username and a password, then you can have a free account or you can also have a paid account. A free account does allow you to record, but it stops you at 30 minutes. So you've got to be real careful to make sure that your recordings don't go over, and that starts from the time that you start your call. So you want to make sure to be real careful about that. I personally, because I host a lot of Zoom calls, I have chose to pay for it. It's monthly, or you can also do a yearly plan. And so my user type is Pro. That way that I can record and screen share and do whatever I need and not worry about how short or how long my call is. So, okay, in here, if you were going to host a meeting immediately, you could just go host a meeting and click with video on, and it will start a call automatically. Now what I do is I like to schedule my calls out because I have certain times that I have calls during the week with my team. So I'll go over here to my meetings and I'll schedule a meeting. Okay, so I'll type in, inspiration crew team call and maybe the date. That's weird with the capitals, but inspiration team crew call, and then I will click on the time. So for me, mine are on Tuesdays, actually tonight. Okay, so the 30th, and then I will choose the time. So I'll scroll down and I'll find my 7:30 time, and I'll make sure I change it to PM. Then you can set the duration. This doesn't really matter, it just kind of lets them know what to expect. So usually I try to keep mine at 30 minutes. Okay, and then you can change the time zone if you're somewhere else, but we're in Eastern time, so we're going to keep it Eastern. All of this you want to leave on. Host video participants. Audio options, you want to do both. You want them to be able to listen or be able to hear with video. Meeting options, you don't need to require a meeting password, and you want to enable them to join before the host. That way they are able to be on the call first and not have to wait to join in. Sometimes that kind of causes problems. So you're going to schedule it then, and we've got a schedule meeting started. Now, so when I go back to my meetings, I'll see it posted there. And when it gets close to the time of my meeting, then I'll come back in here, I'll sign back in to my Zoom account. I'll go to my meetings, and I can click on the team call, and I can go ahead and start it if I wanted to right now. So I'll click start, and you can choose to do, ooh, we're close over here. Let's see what's over here. Okay. You can choose to do join by phone or join by computer. You want to do both. So you want to join the audio. I'll make this small. Join audio so that everyone can hear you. This might start echoing me in a second. But okay. Then what you're going to do is you'll start seeing your participants pop up here in the top. And as they're doing that, they're just joining the call, which is fine. And when you're chatting with them, when you're ready to record, you'll click record right here. And I'm not going to do it because it's going to record it then. But you're going to go ahead and click record. And then that will allow you to record everything that's going on. So if you're talking, it's recording you. If you go to share screen and I want to share a screen, then I'll click that and it'll share whatever I have on my screen for them. So you'll see me pop up here in the corner, and then I'm able to share with them everything I want to. I can show them my power of threes. I can show them this document I'm using for my next group. I can go and show them different webinars. I can go into an email. I can click on Facebook and go wherever I want in there. However that works, it shows you everything. Now, if you go back up to the top, you can stop the share. That doesn't stop the recording, it just stops sharing your screen. So you would stop the share, and then when everyone's ready to go, when you're done, you would just end it, where you click off of the recording, and that stops the recording. You could still chat on here with people. Again, if it's not paid, then you're going to have some hard time. It'll just cut you off after 30 minutes if you're not watching the time. Also, some other things on the side, you've got a chat bar where people can chat in here. Sometimes if people can't hear, they can ask a quick question. You'll be able to see everyone popped up here on the left-hand side. Another thing that you can do is you can manage the participants. You can see everyone in here. If someone's making some noise while you're trying to talk, trying to give a training or whatever, you can come in here and you can see how I can mute them. And I could also rename them if they have a funky username or something that doesn't make sense. If someone's not able to hop on and they're trying to figure out, they're having a hard time, you can personally invite them, and you could just send a quick Gmail, Yahoo Mail, default email. Also, another thing that you can do is you can copy the invitation. When you do that, you've copied the invitation, and then let me just get a note page out and I'll show you what that looks like. You click right here, and if I was to paste it, you'd see that this is the invitation that they're talking about, and this is something that you can post in your team page for people. That kind of lets them know this is the call. So that's another good thing that you can do. Then just play around with it. You know, there's settings. It talks about, this is all stuff that I do not use at all. This tells me what folder it's going to go to in my computer, that kind of thing. You know, enter full screen mode. Just the personal things that you want to make it, as far as entering into a full screen or a small screen, or the audio and all that kind of stuff. So not a bunch of things. And then everybody, you just want to let them know that on their bottom bar down here, they can see everything. If you wanted to stop the video part and just make it audio, you could, but we're on video. And then if I wanted to make it not visible, which I don't know why you'd want to do that, then you would choose it to go to audio. And this also allows you to mute everybody. So when I'm done, I just end my meeting and I say, yes, I want to end the meeting for all. That ends the entire meeting for everyone. And then it's going to start loading. So it'll start loading into my folder that I have on my computer, and then I'll be able to see it. What I want to do after that is then go to my YouTube channel, and I want to go to my channel, and then I want to create, and I want to upload my video. So I'll click upload, and I'll select a file to upload. For me, all of my things go to a folder in my documents called Zoom, and it's the last one that pops up, so we'll just pretend that this was from last week. And then it's going to start talking. You'll click choose, and which I'm not going to do because I already uploaded that one. Choose, and then it will allow you to customize it and write the title, and then you just wait for it to upload, and that's it. And then you can post the link to the people that are needing to see the recording of your Zoom. So that is basically it. If you have any other questions, please let me know.